in this Zoom meeting today. Is Born Great here with us today? All right, so we have two of our members, two of our leaders that are celebrating their anniversary with Royalq. I believe Tom Dio is celebrating 1 year. Congratulations to leader Tom Dio. And Born Great is celebrating his second or third year in Royalq. That's a very huge one. So congratulations to all those that have been in this business. Congratulations on your anniversary, and we hope that this new year will be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Keep doing what you are doing. Don't stop. Keep putting in the work, and you will definitely see more results. I have to say more results because I know you're already seeing results. So yeah, that's a big congratulations to two of our team members that are celebrating their anniversary. All right, my name is Oshari. A lot of you know me as Ocean, and as usual, I'll be your host for tonight. I also have my co-host here, Leader George. I'm a V3 rank in Royalq. Also have my co-host here, Leader George. Leader George is a V4 in Royalq. And Leader George is going to be taking us on today's topic, and also is going to be telling us his testimony and basically just telling us his journey so far in Royalq. Royalq just made him a landlord. He just finished building his house, courtesy of Royalq. It's not easy to be a landlord in this Tinubu regime. While people are complaining that there's no money, we have people that are building houses with this amazing business. So yeah, also do have our special guest, Leader OBM. Leader OBM is with us here today. Leader OBM is a V5 rank in Royalq. Leader OBM is our big boss, and he'll also be giving us one or two words today. All right, so without further ado, let's just get into today's Zoom. I'd like to invite Leader George to come and give us a quick and brief introduction of what this amazing business is about for our new member. And then after the introduction, if you have questions, please make sure you ask. We'll be answering any and every of your questions. So thank you so much, Leader George. You can take it from here, and good evening. You do not have a sound, Leader George.
Hello, good evening. I hope I'm audible enough.
You are audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, welcome. Our new prospect in the house, you're welcome. The business is all about, the business we are talking today is a very amazing business, a wonderful business called Royalq. To me, I just call it Mama's helping hands. You understand? When you hear Maggie, Mama's helping hands, you might hear some persons talking about crypto, calling crypto a scam. This one will say this one will say that. The Mama's helping hand, Maggie, if you put excess quantity or if you put lesser quantity, the results will not be good. So it's not the fault of the Mama's helping hand. It's not the fault of the Maggie, but it's the fault of you handling it. Cars are good. But if you handle it wrongly, you regret ever handling it. Same with planes. These are machines. If you handle them well, the way they should be handled, you will enjoy it. So let me go straight to the business. Royalq is an artificial intelligence robot. It helps us to trade cryptocurrency in the spot market. We don't give our money to Royalq. Our money stays in the comfort of our exchange. So I don't know if the new persons, if they are familiar with cryptocurrencies. So crypto, they are digital assets. So these digital assets, you cannot touch them. It's not like gold. Gold is a physical asset. You know, if you have gold, you can also say you have money. But crypto, they are digital assets. If you have them, you can also say you have money. Okay? So these assets, where do you keep them? Where do we keep them? We keep them in what we call the exchange. So these exchanges are like our digital bank. We are the biggest is Binance, we have Huobi, we have different exchanges. You can connect to Royalq. Okay, so this exchanges, that is where you keep your money. Your money now, your currency, you'll be changing it to USDT. So the major currency the robots uses to trade for us in the crypto market is USDT. Even if you have Bitcoin, the robot can also use Bitcoin to trade. If you have Ethereum, the robot can also use Ethereum to trade. If you have this USDS coin, you can also use it to trade. It's a new addition. Why we love Royalq, why we love this business, the management, they always do upgrading. Since we started using it 2021, they have been doing so many upgrades, adding features to the robots. So we start the robot by registering with the link of the person that invites you. Then you deposit at least 140 USDT to your robot. After you must have registered, you activate it. Once you activate it, $120 will be used for the activation. So your balance will be remaining $20. That $20 will serve as your gas fees. The gas fees can be 10, it can be 15, can be 20, can be 50, can be 100, depending on your trading capital. But you can start with 20. Okay, so these gas fees are kept in your royalty. These are just the money, your gas fees and your activation fees. That is what you send to Royalq. Gas fees will be reducing based on how your robot is making profits for you. Your robot profits and the capital stays in your exchange. The robot does not have access to withdraw it. So your gas fees is being deducted from this money now that you deposit in your robot account. These are the only money your robot has access to. So it will only deduct from the gas fees, your gas fees, whenever it makes profit for you. It gives you the 100% profit in your exchange. Okay? So now in the business, what the robot does, you start it with sets of instructions. It's just like you starting up a plane. You start it, give it instruction, and it starts working. That is how this robot is. We have sets of instructions, simple sets of instructions you give to your robot, and the robot starts working, making profits for you, buying and selling. We all know crypto, but I don't know if our new person they
Can you hear you, George?
Yeah, George, can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, when you give it a command to trade a coin for you, and the value of that coin goes down, what the robot do, it will be buying some quantity This business is very similar to a provision store. So maybe some persons might not be understanding what I'm saying. So let me put it in a provision store settings for you to get it, for you to get the full understanding. You know, for you to start a provision store, you must get pay for the shop. That is your shop rent. In Royalq is that 120. You pay for the shop rent a to do a business to sell provisions for 1 year. As in you pay it shop rent because after 1 year you have to renew it. Okay? So the business, the mindset you have when you want to start a provision store, that is the mindset you have when you want to start Royalq business. You cannot start a provision store today. Maybe you use 1 million to start a provision store today, and tomorrow you want to sell because the price of Milo or the price of Gary is down in the markets. You will now decide you want to sell all your provision and close your shop. You are not doing it again. This is the mindset. The mindset is you starting a provision store. You know that you are going to run, it's like you creating another source of income. When you put 1 million in a provision store, what you are after is profit. Whether the price of the product you bought, whether the price are going down in the market today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, your own is that you want to be making profits from the store. Your capital is in the market, is in the business. Whether the value of that your capital is reducing, it's not your concern. Your own is that as far your customers are buying your products and you are making daily profits, or you are making weekly profits, or you are making profits monthly, you are okay. So that is the mindset that you should have starting this business. Just that the difference is that when you start the business, if you go to your exchange, you can still see the value of your capital will be floating. So in this business, you can start with $100, $200, $300, and the robot starts trading. It starts buying margin call if the value of the coin goes down. Now, you are not supposed to go and be looking, you are not supposed to go to your exchange and start looking at your capital. No, that capital you put there, it's now, once you start the trade, it's now called floating capital. It can float down, the value can reduce. You can start with $100 today, and the robot makes profit for you. But if crypto goes down, you might be seeing your capital might reduce to like 80, 50. Your capital is started with 100, can go down as low as 50. Remember, it's called floating. As far the trade is ongoing and market goes down, your capital will also, that is floating, will also float down. Now, when market, there's no timeline for markets to recover fully. But crypto markets can go up, can come down, can go up, can come down. So now the management of Royalq, they know that this is the lifestyle of crypto. Okay, what happens in the provision settings, even when price of Milo goes down, you can still buy, the provision store owner can still go to the market and buy another set of Milo at this reduced price. So even when price of Milo starts coming up, the store owner can sell those quantity of Milo it's bought at the store owner bought at a lower price. They can sell those ones and he will be making profits even when the price of Milo is down. Yes, because it's when he went back to the market to buy another set of Milo. So these are the mindset. This is what the robot will do for you. The robot can start a trade, and if crypto comes down, it will go to the market and buy more quantity of that trade. So that when that coin starts increasing up, the robot will be selling it and be making what we call the sub profits. In Royalq, depending on your strategy, we have sub profits and we have the main profits. because crypto goes up and it comes down. If crypto goes up, you start a trade and crypto goes up, Royalq gives you your full profits immediately in your exchange. But when you start a trade and the trade goes down, Royalq robots will buy more quantity of that trade. Now, if the price, when Royalq buys more quantity and that price starts appreciating up, Royalq will start selling those quantities bought at a cheaper price. It will start giving you some profits. So while you wait, you will be making some profits. That is the mindset of also, that is how the provision store business works. While you are waiting for the price of Milo to increase, to come back, so you can sell those first set of Milo you bought, you can still be selling those new sets of Milo you bought at a lower price, and you'll be making some profits. So that is how the business is programmed. You can start with as low as 180 to 240 you start, but growth should always be in your mind. When I started with $200 capital. In the space of 4 to 5 months, I was already trading with 5,000. So that is growth. The developers, they know about this business. They know about crypto. They have knowledge of people. So they already know that there are sometimes crypto will go down. Crypto has season. It has the bull season and it has the bear season. In the bear season, you will see a coin goes down to like minus 70% deep, minus 80% deep, minus 65% deep. But in the bear, when the bull comes in, you see a coin appreciating. Some coins will do 80%, 100%, 120, 200, 50, 60. So crypto has season, and the season we are in now is the bull season. So if you are joining us now, you are in the right place at the right time. Because Bitcoin is around 50 something thousand. Is being projected. We have seen Bitcoin increase to 72. We have seen Bitcoin fall down. In the last bear season, Bitcoin fell down to 15,006. So that is how the coins we fall, we increase, we fall, we increase. The joy of the system is that your capital is not with Royalq. Your capital stays with you in your exchange, safe and secure. We only experience the floating loss and the floating profit, like what I have explained. Floating loss, floating profit means waiting time. The time it will take the coins that has reduced to increase back. That is called waiting time. The developers knows that is why your shop rent, the money for the robot, you are paying it for 12 months straight, 1 year, because they know that you can enter a trade and the trade can last for 1 year. But in the space of while you wait for that 1 year, are you making profits? As a provision store owner, are you making profits? That is where the Royalq comes in. The robot, it buys what we call the margin calls. That is going to the market to buy a coin. When it's reduced for any reduction, it will go buy more quantity at a lower price. If it goes lower again, it will go. That is what, if you are related to crypto, you hear about buying the dip. That is what the robot does for us. It buys the dip in form of margin calls. So all this is being given to the robot as sets of instructions, simple sets of instructions for the robot to trade for us and make profit for us. So that is the Royalq business is being because of the management, they have idea, they have knowledge of, let me use knowledge, they have knowledge of cryptocurrency. They know that in crypto, one major thing about crypto business is buying the dip. And when you talk about buying the dip, it means additional money into the business. And they know that sometimes some persons might not have this money Some persons might not have this money to always buy the dip to add so their robot can buy more margin calls. So the developers now introduce another aspect of Royalq. So this aspect of Royalq they introduce is what generally in the world drives business to greatness. That's why you see Dangote today, his products are being advertised daily. His products are advertised, even as he is the richest man in Africa, his products are being advertised daily. So Royalq said, okay, let them put another part. It's optional. Okay, because they know that for you to trade well and be making profit daily, you need to always buy the dip. And to buy the dip, you need money. So Royalq now introduce the other part, which is the agents, the team building part. So you can decide if you can buy your dip comfortably with your robot, you can be making profits constantly in your trades. Okay? But if you will need money to buy the dip, Royalq now introduce the optional part that you can you can be an agent for Royalq. It's just like, when I started with the provision store, for you to start a provision store, someone directed you, someone showed you that shop, and you made payments. When you make payments for a provision store, you paid agency fees, you pay agent and agreement. The landlord will give the agent that introduced you to that shop his commission, his agency fee. Same thing. Dangote has marketers. When they go out and advertise and they bring customers, they get paid. Bankers, the same thing. Banks have marketers. All companies that are doing well, they have marketers that do adverts for them and all that, and they pay them. The difference in your normal agent that will get a house for you or get a shop for you to do business, the difference is that the landlord will only pay that agent, that shop agent, once. If you in your provision store you are to renew the next year, the landlord will not pay the agent money again. So if me in Royalq and I introduced you, I started and my trade is okay, and I need money to buy dip, and I don't have additional money to add to the business. And I've been posting the business on my status, and I introduce the business to my friends online and all that, Facebook and all that. And if any of them pick interest in the business and they register with my link and they activate, Royalq gives me immediately $30. Should be from $30 to 75, depending on your rank in Royalq. And the rank is being calculated on how serious you are with building your team. Okay? Now, the joy of this other part Royalq added that is more different from your normal agent, your shop agent, is that if that person, after using the Royalq for 1 year, and the next year the person now renews his robot to work for him for the next year, the Royalq will still give you that commission, that agency fee. So as long as that person is using that shop yearly, as long as that person is using that Royalq yearly, you continue getting the commission and the trade commission. You get activation commission, renewal commission, and you continue getting trade profit commission. So that is the difference between Royalq and the normal shop agent, and you being a team builder in Royalq. That is the difference. So that is the additional part Royalq added so that You can always get cash to buy the dip and you make profits. Remember, a provision store owner, that is his trade capital, his business capital is 200,000, cannot have the same results in his provision store. He cannot have the same profits that another provision store owner that is having business of 2 million capital is having. So the both results will be different. But if the one that started with 200,000 in his provision store is serious and focused, participating in both agents, introducing more people to rent more shops, he will be growing, getting money, increasing his trade capital, getting money from there, increasing his trade capital. Before you know it, he will also be a big provision store owner. So that is what business should be all about. It should be all about growth. If you're in a business, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you are still stagnant, it means you are not serious with the business. It means you are not serious with the business. Because a business you have done 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, there should be sign of growth if you are committed, if you are consistent in the business. So that is it. Sorry, I don't know if we have any questions before we start the topic for today.
All right, thank you so much. Do our new members have any questions? This is just for people who do not have an activated robot. If you have questions, please use the chat box and ask your question, or you can use the reaction button to raise your hand, and I will mute you so you can ask your question. So I'm talking to the new member, the people that do not have an activated robot. Is there anything you do not understand? Anything you are still confused about? You can drop your question on the chat box or use the reactions to raise your hand, and I will unmute you so you can ask your question. All right. Okay, so since we do not have questions from new member, we'd like to go to today's topic. Today's topic is an amazing one. When I joined Royalq, I noticed a leader on the group that was very active. He was willing to help. He was there. If you contact him in the night, safe, he's going to reply all your messages. So when I got into Royalq, I was introduced by my friend, and he too was new. So, and I had passion for the business. I needed someone that would put me through, since my upline, which is my friend, was new. He too was clueless. So it was, the judge that was my go-to. I learned a lot from him. So I'm really, really happy. I'm really happy for this particular one. I'm really happy for this blessing, because I know he's very, very hardworking. He worked so hard for it. So I believe that he deserves it, and I am happy with him. So I would like to invite him to tell us his story or his journey so far in Royalq. He just built his house, and I I wish all of us, can have the type of energy, passion, zeal he has, so that we can do more also. All right, Leader Georgia, please come and share your testimony with us.
Okay. uh, Once again, uh, let me, you're welcome. Uh, before I started Royalq in July 2021, I don't know how many of us are online from January, February, March of 2021 in Nigeria. There were so many pauses. From one, you enter one, the one is crashing, another one is coming, the one that will look like a savior will come, you find money and put, before you know, it will crash. Lost so many millions to pausing and I became broke that even to feed was issue at home. So there's this plot of lands at Mowe that I bought in 2020 that I've already started doing foundation. I've finished foundation. I've already started putting like, I've put like three coaches on the foundation. That house should be a very big, the structure. I don't know how many of us knows, watch the Johnson. I don't know how many of us watched the Johnson. That house that I started in Mowe is just having the same structure with that the Johnson's house. Okay, back in 2020. So before you know, I was broke. Because it ate everything and it was just the land. No money to continue the building. So my last policy ate me, I think 500,000. That's May, yes, slash early June. So all through June, there was nothing. So I ended up selling that house in Mowe. So, and I have been seeing my upline, the OBM, posting about, just posting. You know me, I do like, once I see someone being consistent on something, it means that it's something I should look into. So my upline has been, the land I bought is from a business that I met in. So it's a business we did that I made almost 11 Ethereum. Then that was the first time of me entering into crypto. So it was after selling, I bought the land and I started building. Okay. So I had to sell that land. So I now chatted with the audience, but I've been seeing him posting about this business every day. He was consistent. So I chatted him and I told him I want to start. So I started with 200 capital plus my 140, 120 for activation, then 20 for gas fees. So everything was 340 I started with on that my land money because it's starting. I don't need to go and put all my money in a business I don't even know. You understand? So I started with just that three. And that time we bought dollars for around 450. I think 445, 450 naira for $1. That's what we bought then. So I started with that $340. He sent me his link. I activated and I linked my Royalq to my Binance and I started trading, no knowledge. He sent me video I used to start the trade. No, back then in 2021, there was no this kind of Zoom. There was no Zoom that will share knowledge. So no clue on how margin calls, how buying of this dip with the robot works. So majorly, most of us we are doing what we call the hit and run, in the sense that if your trade capital is 200, your trade capital is 100, you just put it, you just instruct the robot to start with it. So I instructed my robot to start trading like that. Okay, so I was trading. I entered floating loss because there was no knowledge on how to set up the robots. So I think my first profit came in the next day. It was around 0 point something, 0.4, $0.5. Okay. So me now, they say follow who know road, and I know with the OBM, I know him to be a very committed leader. So what I do, anything he posts, since me I'm into the business now, I post the same thing. If he posts, I will post. If he posts, I will copy it and post on my own. It's my phone, so nobody will start querying me. I buy data, so I'm free to post anything I like. So anything he posts, that is what I will copy and also post. So most of my friends that we did all these courses scheme now, they start saying, ah, which one is this? So which one is this? So I think it was on the second day or the third day, second day that I registered that I now registered two of my, one was my course mates, then one someone I met in that online business we did that I bought land from. So they were the two people I registered. I created my group immediately and we added. I added my wife plus the two. When I even created that group, so just me and my wife and the OBN, my upline. So I added the two persons I registered. So that was how we started growing the group. God helping us, it was on a bull run season. So crypto was already selling itself that period. So it was not difficult for us to get, and Ponzi scheme has wounded so many that period. So anyone we introduce the business to, that this business, you don't give your capital out, they are so much interested. And crypto was doing well. People just want to enter crypto to cash out the boost season. Okay, so that is how I started. And you know, in Royalq, if you there's a level you reach, you don't even need to stress yourself for you to get that agency fee, that agency reward. Your people that you register, if they also register someone, you will get commission on that person's registration. So you might not even need to do anything for you to get some commissions from that person's reward. Royalq rewards you all your generations as far you are growing, as far you are committed, focused, and determined. So that was my story. I was posting as long as the OBM posts, I post back to back every day. People are not saying that which kind of Ponzi scheme is it that I'm doing? I have to explain. This is not Ponzi. My money is in my Binance. So it's not Ponzi scheme. It's a real business. Sometimes I will stay in a day, no profits. 2 days, no profits. 3 days, no profits. But I am still posting results that I see in the OBM post. I will post. Even if I did not make profit that day, I will post. So that was the journey along that was, okay, I did like that for 4 to 5 months. Those rewards I was getting, okay, before, okay, those rewards I was getting, I was also adding it. I know I added from that my land money. That my land money, I had to take, I think I took 800,000 from the money. I sold everything, both the land and the building, around 1.8 million. So I took 800,000. I gave to someone, a businessman doing physical business. Because I've heard some people say, they don't like anything online. Physical business is more profitable. I gave him 800,000. That's okay every week. let me be receiving 20,000 profits. He paid me the first week, the second week, and the third week. The fourth week, he gave me back my 800,000. Say he cannot do it again. I was not like 800,000 to give me in 7 days, to give me just 20,000. And he did it for just 3 weeks and he returned the money. I thought they said physical business is good, this one, that one. So I collected my 800,000. I bought another $150 and I added to my trade capital. I started making some profits. After like 1 week again or 2 weeks, I bought another $200. So the total money I added was in my capital was 200, 200, 200, 150, 150, 200. That is 550 was my own money I added. Others came from team building. Though my capital, I did not withdraw money from my Binance that period, that 4 to 5 months, it was compounding my profits that I was making. Okay, but I was seeing any reward I get, I move to my Binance. Any reward I get, I move to my Binance. My capital under the fourth or fifth month, early fifth month, was around $5,000 to $6,000. So I had to withdraw it and I bought a car. You know, in crypto, taking profits is also key. You know, you should not be too greedy. When you take profits, you do some things you can see. I bought myself a car. That's after 4 to 5 months. Okay, so that was November, October, November. Bitcoin reached its peak for that season. It reached $69,000. So before it crashed, we now entered the bear season. We that we are novice, we don't even know. When we started, we don't know that people have seasons. We thought that it would be as rosy. Some people did not take profit when I took. So all the profit they made went with the bear season. Like the value reduced. Some that were patient after the bear season, their money started increasing because bear season means people that when Bitcoin reached its peak, people that started taking profits, people took profit. Like me, I took more than that $5,000. When people took profits, bear season, crypto started falling because of people have taken profits from coins. So coins started falling. That is the bear season set in. All through 2022, we were some week like this, no profits. Even team profits we were getting before, you will be seeing $1. Then imagine someone that was making $100 in a day, $120 in a day, $80 in a day, started making $2 all through 2022 as crypto was falling. Those people that came in after they saw me buying car, that they just want to come and cash out, they came in late. And we don't know. Me, I don't know. I registered some persons that period. We don't know that after the peak of bull season, there will be a season called bear season that coins will fall. So some of them that came in with the Ponzi scheme mindset, their money started reducing in value. Okay, so all through 2022, some weeks, no profits, no trade profits, no team profits. It was very discouraging. 2022, the bear season, that was when Bitcoin continued falling from that 69,000. It fall till December 15 or 16,000. All through that year, the results were poor, very poor. So that year, some of us got distracted. So my capital, some of the capital I left, I think I left capital worth of 2.1 or 2.2 million in my Binance. I had to take half and start IPC. IPC then I was making profits now. They came up with rubbish stuff and I was distracted and thank God I took, I think half or I withdrew my capital, everything from Binance and I went to put in IPC. But I don't know, something touched me that I had to withdraw half. See, before IPC started having issue, I withdrew half of my capital back to Binance. So before IPC now crashed, so it's now crashed with around 1.1 million. Royalq was still on, just that the season was bear season. Coins has gone down. Instead, because of we don't have the knowledge of margin calls to improve our trade. Even when coins are going down, the robots were supposed to be working, buying the dip, and be selling, be making sub profits. But because of we lacked the knowledge, we were distracted. We carried money and go and put in Ponzi scheme and it finished us. So we came back, we returned to Royalq. In 2023, we started, so some leaders got the knowledge. They started teaching, organizing Zooms, teaching how best you can use the robots, trading, how best to avoid huge floating loss, how best to make some profits, how to manipulate the trades so that you'll be making more, your sub profits will be big. So this knowledge came in 2023 on how to use the robots. So 2023 January, Bitcoin now started increasing. So we started seeing, we started breathing fresh air in January. So my team of around 400 or 500 people that were in my team reduced to, I think, 80 something, 80 something because of that beer season. We were not informed about a season like that. So 2023 January, Bitcoin that was reduced to 15.6 started increasing. We saw it at 20, saw it at 25, saw it at 30. We are pushing. The Bitcoin in 2024, it entered 72,000. Okay, so that has been my journey. 2021, I started in 2023. Okay, 2023, when we started seeing the lights in June, my assurance is to expire in the same time I did my Royalq subscription. That is July 2020, 2021. That is when I started. Okay, so my assurance was supposed to end also in July, that 31st. Okay, so now the landlords gave us later in May, I think May, about increments that the hardship, the economy is bad. I was not telling my landlord that the economy is bad for everybody. So you will not say because of the economy is bad for you. You increase it, you increase your house rent. Old house that you did not buy cement. The economy is bad. People that are building are buying cement 3, 5, 4,000, 5,000, then 3,000. You that bought for
Leader
you're
George,
not,
lost
huh?
you. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, you are not saying because of the economy, you not increase it. So that way, and that time, Peter started coming up, and we already have the knowledge of how to use the robot. We already know we also have the knowledge of the seasons, and we know that in the coming months, Bitcoin will hit, we pump, do well, crypto will do well because we are entering the bull season. So that knowledge about crypto and about this business, that in October 2023, I already have like $400 in savings and $400 in my robot in my account. So I had to withdraw, making it $800. So it was only $800 I used in starting, cleared the land, started foundation, and started building. So because of the season is right, crypto is already making wave. Commissions were coming, trade commissions were coming, and to the glory of God, we started building in November 13, and that July 31st, my house rent expired in 2024. We moved into this apartment. Though it's not yet furnished, but at least the room we moved in, we'll do others from here. Courtesy Royalq. Royalq helped, let me say, 95%, 95 or 92%. Royalq was the one, the motivating spirit, because we wanted to go and rent two-bedroom flats or three-bedroom flats and pay. Since we have $800 already. But because of the knowledge and what Royalq did in 2021, that I bought my Lexus ES 350 under 4 to 5 months, I believed. The Nairobian will say, trust the process, believe the business. I believe that yes, with Royalq and in this bull season, I'm going to complete my house. So that is the motivation spirit that made me to start. So glory, I was consistent all through. I was focused. There was no distraction this time around of Ponzi scheme and all that. It's just Royalq day in, day out. If you check my status on Facebook, WhatsApp that is connected to Facebook, you will always see me posting about Royalq morning, afternoon, night. Even the days that the profits are low, I will still post Royalq. It's now a lifestyle. The success in this business is if you own your business, if you own Royalq, if you declare yourself the CEO of your robots, if you declare yourself that you want to be the CEO, you are now the CEO of your robot, you will see that the robot will start working, the business will work for you, and you will enjoy like a CEO of a business. Some persons, they trade, they will be their robot is trading will be marked for delisting in 1 month's time. They will not even come online for one, they will not come, and it's not that they will not come online, they will not check their business. So if you are a CEO of a business, why won't you check your business? Like me, there's no day that will pass that I will not post about Royalq on my status. Some people start calling me Mr. Royalq. Yes, it's my business. In 3 years, this is my fourth year. In 3 years, I've used it. I have financial results. And in this business, there's nothing like you're a leader. You're a leader. That is why Royalq gave you so. No, my upline has not achieved what I have achieved. The OBM registered me under someone under him. That person is no more in the business. So it is not by who first to start it. You can start today and your profit you'll be earning tomorrow might be bigger than my own. So it's not about he's in the business for 3 years. Though if you build your business, if you build your team well, your team will be able to foot any bills. The OBM traveled which month? Is it last month, last 2 months? The Shire host is also on vacation. So these are what Royalq can do for you if you own it, if you are serious with it. It's not a business that you do like you come in with posing mindset that you just start and you allow it to be running. No, It's a business. If you own it, it will change your financial status. Like mine changed in 2021, and it's also changing now because in Lagos, there is bye-bye to house rent wahala. I know, and I also have tenants here in Lagos, courtesy of Royalq. Please, I have 3 tenants at the back, but the apartment is not ready. But I know before this bull run that we are expecting that have started, but it's kind of dull now. I know when the heat starts, when if Bitcoin hits $75,000, $80,000, the heat, the waves will be here. We saw it in 2021 and saw how massive it was. And there have been projections that this coming bull run, this bull run we are in, will be massive. So thank you. Stay focused, stay focused, stay determined, and number one, stay consistent. Thank you. Without sharing.
Thank you so much, Leader George. You're an inspiration. Like Leader George said, when he started Royalq, he needed somebody, you know. He basically just replicates what his upline, do. Now, when me I started Royalq, I had no knowledge of anything, so I just do what Leader George at the time was somebody that I learned from. So me, I was always noticing that Leader George was posting every day. There's no day go to Leader George status, you must see Royalq there. I believe that if I go to Leader George status and if Leader George posts on his status and I don't see Royalq there, I will call the police because I believe that something is wrong. I believe that they must have kidnapped Leader George and probably stole his phone. So if I go to his status and I don't see Royalq there, I will raise alarm. There's something definitely wrong. So yeah, when you start something, try to just replicate what that particular leader is doing, especially when you see that the leader has results. Do what they are doing. You can't say, oh, I want to be like you, I want to be like you, I want to be like you, and then you're not doing what you are supposed to do. I remember on the group, one of our members came on the group and said, oh, I want to be like you, I want to be like you. And Leader George asked him, can you post about Royalq every day? Can you talk about Royalq? Can you sleep Royalq? Can you eat Royalq? Can you dream Royalq? Can you, organize Zoom? Can you post on your social media? Can you attend to people? He said no. He said he cannot. So how do you want to be like the person? If you want to be like somebody, you have to do what they do. You say you want to be like somebody, but you don't want to do the work. They are not ready. You don't want to do the work, then you cannot be like the person. I'm sorry. So that also gingered me to do more. When I see when I go to leader OBM status, I see his status, I go to leader George status, I view Dr. Money's status, and I see that these people that are big, they are doing they are getting down with it like this. Dr. Money is a V6. Leader OBM is in the house here. I'll give him the floor to talk. He's a V5. There's no day to you go to the OBM status, you will not see Royalq or anything pertaining to cryptocurrency. It's not possible. So when I see these people grinding, people that have bought cars, I'm not saying car, I said cars, people that have built houses, putting in this work, then come on, you that we are just starting. We have not even done anything, and you are resting. I say you cannot replicate. DM a leader. Can DM leader George, please save my number. Let me view your status. Whatever I post on the status, copy it. Come, dump it on your own. Whatever I post there, put it on your social media. Whatever, DM leader OBM. Tell me, sir, please, save my number. I want to be viewing your status. Save their number also so that you can view their status. And whatever they post, I promise you, you will definitely see a massive result. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Leader George, and it makes me know that when you put in the work, it's possible. If someone can do it, then it's possible that you can do it. If it's done, if somebody is doing it, it's doable. You can't do it too. So you too, you can buy a car. You too, you can build your house. You can do anything you want to do. You can, go out, travel for vacation. You can do that too. You deserve it. You just have to tell yourself that you deserve it. And then you have to have the passion, you have to have the hunger. So congratulations, Leader George. I know for sure 1,001% that you deserve it. You have worked so hard for it. And I believe that anyone under your team can attest to that also, that you really, really deserve it. And I believe that your fourth year is going to be even more amazing, because we are approaching the bull season. Is going to be more amazing. Your fourth year is going to be more amazing, and there are going to be plenty more testimonies because you deserve it. You worked for it, and there's no way you work for something and then you will not get results. It's not possible. So congratulations on owning a house, and not just owning a house. You are also a landlord. So he doesn't just own a house, he has tenants now. So he just moved out from being a tenant, and now a house owner and also a landlord. That is so amazing. And without Royalq, all this will not be possible. And he just told us his story that yes, for every real business, there's waiting time. There are down times for every real business. Remember, I said every real business. Right now, or the past few weeks, Dangote has been on the news. He has been facing challenges, but that's somebody that is the richest man in Africa. So if Dangote can face challenge, is it now you? So for every real business, as long as it's not Ponzi scheme, yes, there will be waiting time, there will be downtime. You have to fight for what you want. You have to fight for what you want. A lot of people gave up on the business. A lot of people left, but they didn't wait to see what could have been. That's it. They didn't wait to see what could have been. It could have been them building houses, it could have been them buying cars, but you have to work for it. So, um, once again, congratulations, the Judge. We also have the OBM in the house. The OBM is a V5 rank in Royalq. The OBM also, when I joined Royalq, when I joined the WhatsApp group, I also saw leader OBM there. Like leader just said, nobody's a leader. We are all somebody's downline. Every of us that you see, we are very active. We started like you too. So you can also strive to become better. There's no limits. You can pass your upline. You can know more than your upline. You can do better than your upline. You can do more than your upline. It doesn't matter because somebody introduced and you have to always they have to always be at the top. And no, you can pass them. If any of my downline wants to overtake me, the floor not doing well. You even want to work hard for it. So I even want one of my downline to challenge me safe. I like it. As they are pursuing me, I'll be running too. It makes it very interesting. It's boring, to be honest. Pursue your leader. Give them tough time. We are all leaders. Strive to be better. Don't just be sitting. Like I said, when I joined the group, I saw Leader George doing what he was doing. And I didn't even do too. I don't like to be noticed. I was noticed. There's nothing I could have done. I had possible for them, so I needed to serve them. And yeah, I am. I never subscribed to any of these leaders. So please strive to be better. So I'd like to invite leader OBM. Leader OBM is a V5 ranking. Royalq, LBM is doing extremely and amazing, like amazingly well. I've learned so much OBM's downline, and I'm sure that OBM is very, 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 very proud. Do you know how proud you will be if you introduce somebody to a business and they are doing? You feel like you did something well in life. You are changing lives. It's amazing. So I'd like to welcome the OBM to just give us one or two before we round up. Thank you so much, Leader
Yeah, thank you, Leader Ashwari.
OBM.
Good evening,
Welcome.
everybody. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Hello.
can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I pray the network don't throw me off, but the network is somehow. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Ashwari. I want to say congratulations to Leader George on his on being a landlord. It's a very great project. I did congratulate him. I think last week, and thank God for making Royalq available to us. And I remember that time, when we did there's a project called Million Money. That job was with me, and the Ethereum I feed and transaction fee then made us to stop Million Money, and along came after maybe some months or some years came Royalq, and I saw Royalq on the status of my upline. The thing is, like Elia just said, and that also reiterate that you can actually outwork. If you outwork your upline, you can actually go above them. I'm not saying it to demean him, but the thing is, I got above my upline. Same with Leader George. When he came there, I placed him under one of my friend. The guy is still in V3. Leader George is in V4. So the thing is, there is no cap. Nobody can actually put a ceiling upon whatever you want to become in Royalq. Royalq is the best and the simplest business I've ever done. Just take that to the bank. The only thing is just follow Uno Road, like they just said. Follow Uno Road. And I want to congratulate also those that are celebrating another anniversary this year. And I think leader Tom Dio, if I'm right, and another leader, I don't know his name, is celebrating his third year anniversary. Royalq is a lifetime business. That's a lifetime, your lifetime. And after you've left, you know, as so far cryptocurrency still remains, that your account will remain. So far, the world doesn't come to an end even after we have gone. That your account will still be printing money. So the thing is, look ahead. Years from now, you'll still be enjoying the fruit of your labor, and Royalq will still be available. So far, all the exchanges and more exchanges won't come. We won't come in the future. Maybe that will be better than Binance. Now the thing is, your life will be so easy because I always call Royalq a prototype of Binance without the wahala that the owner of Binance is facing. The thing, I don't know whether he's having his jail time now. I don't know whether he makes money through Binance, but he has some headaches. Now you are not going to get same headache, but you have a prototype in your hand that can print a lot. Now we have an upline called Makara. This guy is a billionaire in Naira right now. So start thinking of that person and believe that you are going to get there. I'm going to get to where he is today. That's my belief. So whatever you are seeing, that figure you are seeing, you can get there. The only thing is be focused, be consistent, and follow the leadership. We have the system that can take anyone from V1 to V6, but it takes time. And you are going to face so many challenges before you get there. Friends might betray you. We can even fight. There are leaders I fight with, but the thing is, business continues. You understand? The thing is, you always solve conflicts. You always fall into floating loss. But Allah, there is also what we call floating profit. And when you get to floating loss to floating profit, there is earnings. You will still be making money. Through the martingale strategy. You understand? The only thing is stay with the system, believe in Royalq, and believe in God that you are going to get there. You are going to get to that level you want to attain. We have a like KK success here also. It's a V4 also. He has built his house also with Royalq. He has his building also with Royalq. I see our Boss Kent also, a V4. These people are doing great, and I'm very, very happy. When they are happy, I'm happy. You understand? So Royalq work if you decide to work it. Now, if you are here, maybe you're a new person here, you want to get started. Now look at your life back 5 years. Look at it presently. If you don't change, if you don't take action, one talk leader, Jim Rohn said, I think I shared the video today. He said, if you don't do something today, it will be the same thing in 5 years' time. Now, we have a lot of people, if you are making money, a lot of people inbox you that boss, like somebody was saying today, this one. And it's a man. I share the business with him. He sees my status every day. Such people, I'm sorry to say, I don't usually help. But if I see that okay, you are taking action and you need an assistant, ask my leaders if I can do it for you. So I prefer helping people that in the fold than people that should become. Royalq is here, to say, there are a lot of people, like myself in the past also, we love money to Ponzi. And along the way, like Janos said, when the bear market came, he went to do Zero Scali and COTP, if I'm right. Then I inbox him and this size now, I told him, this thing will crash. Why are you doing this? But at the end of the day, he was able to take some money, but it crashed. He lost something. When he came back, I put him to a lot of wahala because he wanted to buy USDT then at a subsidized rate. I sent him to James Emakara. I told Emakara not to give him at a cheap price. I don't know whether I told George. He came back before now, and I told him, I'm not supposed to do this with you because you went back to where I told you shouldn't go back to. But that was the day I gave him at a so that after he promised that he's not going back again, and he has kept to his word. And today we are celebrating him. So the thing is, since I got to know about Royalq, I knew this was it. I knew this was it. This was what we've been looking for, because I value what I call financial I value time freedom. Time freedom. I want my time. I want to be able to sit down at home because when I started Royalq then, got during Ponzi during COVID. COVID is my best year ever till now. You understand? That's the worst time ever for some people. Most people worldwide is the best time ever for people that started Royalq then and they ran with it. Like Oshara said, I've built houses because of Royalq. Royalq has helped me, to prolong the life of by God's grace, to prolong the life of my dad. Royalq has helped me to buy cars, Benz, Toyota, you understand? RAV4. I've bought cars. I've sold some, I changed it. I have Corolla, I have RAV4, I have Camry right now. So Royalq has been a blessing to me. My children, and I think the second we're going to university right now. Royalq will help me to fund my life. Royalq is helping me to do a lot of things. So let me just share my back office. And since June 2021, I started Royalq. There's no day when it doesn't drop into my account. That's the power of Royalq. And that's what we are telling you. There's no day. See, no day. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes,
You
we
don't
can see
share it?
it. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see every single day. And look at this figure, 245,403 US dollars. Now, this figure is not this is just by following the system and just sharing the opportunity. Now, whatever is not broken, why change it? As I will till till then I'm no more. I will continue to share this opportunity. I'm going to share the back office. I'm going to share the opportunity. I'm going to motivate people to get started and to show them that this is possible. You can be in a village. I'm in a village. I'm in a town called. I don't want to call my town. Elisha, I say, is a town. So maybe to you it might be a village. I'm not in Abuja. I'm not in Lagos. I'm in Elisha right now, and I'm making this global income. And this is possible for you also to make. And if you see this, every single time, the money just keep coming. You can see, and then I make withdrawals. The more withdraw, this money goes to my Binance. From there, I sell to Naira. So this bot brings money for me, and that's that's my message. Then when I just started, that this bot brings money. This bot brings money, so you can take control of your economy. Royalq. So that's my message to you. In closing, there is a saying by Jimmy. It says, "Don't join an easy crowd; you will not grow." So if you are there, you are also always looking for airdrops. Absorb airdrop. You are looking for the easy money. You want to tap all this not coin. Tap, 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 tap. Those are what we call easy, easy. You can start from there, but don't stay there. You can start from there. Maybe you are looking for money to get started, You can start from there, but don't stay there. You have people that have been, that they are just there. I just call them scavengers. And you have people, they will just be telling you, buy do this airdrop. They are just using you to get what we call referral bonuses. At the end of the day, because when you do 100 airdrop, maybe one I pay, you're not wasting your time. So you say go where the expectation and demands to perform are high. See what leader George is doing and leader Oshua always doing Zoom for us. I think Tuesday, Saturday, Monday, or Thursday. They're always doing Zoom for us. They are getting better every day. I remember when they started, and today they are becoming great, great leaders. So please, and if you are here, please, people like Leader OBO and others, you can start your own also, or you can start contributing every day. Let's all be somebody of value, and we'll see that our life will be better for it. So thank you, everybody. Good night, and see you next week. God bless.
Thank you so much, Leader OBM. Thank you. That's Leader OBM just sharing his Royalq back office. If you look at when he was sharing his screen, he has made around $245,000. I did not say 2,000. Said I did not say 2,000. I said $245,000, and if you convert that in naira, it's over 300 million naira. So it is achievable. You can do it too. If it's done, you can do it. Thank you so much, Leader OPM. So if you're new here, you're coming for the first time, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to our Zoom today, and they'll guide you on how to activate your robot. Also, I don't know if you have questions. Let's ask questions before we round up today's Zoom. Do we have any question? I think Leader KK Success is in the house. I don't know if Leader KK Success can just pitch in something just 5 minutes. Leader KK Success is a V4 rank in Royalq also. He also is a landlord. I think he built his house back in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he's available to just give us some few words of encouragement, just 3 or 5 minutes. Okay, I believe that Leader KK Success now. Okay, welcome, Leader KK Success.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Good evening, OBM. That's our powerful leader there. Every organization they used to have their president. So OBM is our president. He's not the president that will be removing subsidy. He's the president that is changing and touching people's life in a positive manner. So my name is Adekoye Kamudin, and people call me KK Success. I want to use this medium before I proceed to congratulate my wonderful brother, our colleagues and a great leader, for his tenacity, and consistently uh, on this journey, his consistency on this journey since we got started. Even if at all there's some challenges at times when along the road, but he was courageous to come back, during after the BS season. Then a lot of people they're only looking for bed of roses, or looking for something that will making them just to have looking like every day is a Christmas day. No, if you find a real business, you must prepare yourself, because there will be some village people. Me, I used to see it whenever I have the time to speak like that. I used to see it. There's always village people. So when you be able to decide that there's village people, you have destiny, you have goals, you have dreams you want to fulfill. Don't forget that there are some village people that will not want that to come to pass. So, and village people will try to set in and strike when during the challenges time, because there will always be a challenges moment in a very real business that will take you to your destination. So, what will now make you to succeed amidst all those challenges, or relate people plans, things like that, is the ability to recognize that there is one pursuing you, and you want to achieve your goals, you want to achieve your dream, you are going to a destination, you found a platform, the platform is Royalq. So you decide within yourself, nothing, no matter the situation, no matter the challenges, if you are mentioning a lot of people, achieving greatness here and there, throughout the country, over the world, through this same business. So definitely, anybody can succeed with this business if you are ready to give it what it takes, and not giving any excuses or allowing the village people to come in. So that is one thing I appreciate in the life of Leader George, And I'm saying this by congratulating him and encourage everybody on call tonight, that we are achieving all these great things is a proof and evidence that anybody who is dedicated and make up his mind that I want to achieve this thing, I want to do this thing, it is achievable for anybody. Because I remember when that time when I got started, me, I'm the kind of guy, when I discover something great, I don't give any excuse. I give it all I got, without giving any second thoughts. So anybody that will come and discourage me from any angle, I block them instantly. I block any channel of discouragement or distraction whatsoever. So I think it's one of the things that each and everyone must understand if you want to prosper and excel in this business. You must not give uh, anything that will distract you. Don't give it. Don't give room for distraction. Royalq, I've observed it. Royalq doesn't. If you want to go far in this business, don't attach too much things that will be distracting you away from the business. Because we are so sure and certain, if you are dedicated, committed, and hardworking, success is guaranteed. That one is 100% sure. So, you that you are now coming, how prepared are you? How ready are you? Are you the type that when you face a little challenges, you immediately forget everything that is possible for you to become in that business, and you allow really people a plan to take over, instead of continually pursuing your own goal to come to pass? You now allow the village people pursuing you, their plan to come to reality over that person life. No, challenges are bound to happen. The business is real and genuine. The major challenges, when I go, I have to check up and down, left and right, back and front, challenges of this business. I discovered that the only major challenges in Royalq have is that during bear market, the market used to crash and come down. The price of coin will come down. So, and that was when we are not even knowledge about it. So now we have the knowledge, we have margin cost, we have strategy and system that we are using. So I don't really see any reasonable challenges concerning Royalq again, except someone that is not ready to change his or her life. Because why? If some of us can, when we got started as a novice, you understand, we could be pointing to several achievements. When we started as a novice, I will give it all we have. That no matter the matter, we will do this thing. We will be learning along the way. We were just doing it. We were just doing it. Obi will be shouting, we've never seen something like this, we've never seen something like this. Me, I'll be going anywhere. You see, my first 3 months in Royalq, it was like a magic. I bought my first car, you know, and another Sonata that time. I bought my first car. First 3 months, exactly 3 months, Within that 3 months, I got married. I did my wedding, and that was how my life started changing. You know, people were started thinking, what is the guy doing? Are you sure the guy is doing genuine thing? Is he real money? Is he ritual? Is he, some people are still saying it now. Why is he doing it? This guy is now flying everywhere now. I recently came back from Abuja. I went to Abuja. I just went for vacation, just 2 week vacation, after Ileya, Muslim festival, that Ileya, So I went there to just go and relax. And I flew back to my town. So people are not saying, is this same business this guy is doing? That now this time around the economy is hard. You are not flying plane from one within Nigeria. Not that I'm going outside the country, within Nigeria. It's beyond some people understanding. So they change it some they think they attribute it to something like that. Maybe I've attached something, maybe money ritual, things like that, because they could not comprehend where I'm coming from to where I am now and what Royalq has done for my life. So that is what is possible for anybody when it comes to Royalq. Just think of whatever dream you have. Me, I used to tell people, think of whatever goals you have in life that may be difficult for you to achieve or accomplish. I want to say it to you. It is 100% achievable with this business called Royalq. I know what I'm talking about. I know who I am before, and I know what I've been able to get now, the last 3 years in this business. I know what I've been able to accrue courtesy of this business. Something I can never imagine I will achieve the next 20, 30 years of among my goals. That I set some of those goals that I want to achieve this thing. When I go to 40, I want to achieve this one. I've achieved most of those things within 3 years in this business. And we are just starting. We are just starting. We have a billionaire among us already. And that's a testimony and a proof. Me, I like evidence. I don't just do follow. I follow with. You say follow. Who know? But hold your teeth here. I dey open my eye. Somebody don't make billions in this same business in this country that is in Nigeria, number one in Africa. So if he can make it, if that guy can make it, he's a great leader. Mr. James Makara, if he can become a billionaire courtesy of Royalq. So what am I looking for? Again, where is there any platform, any medium you can go and start now that will give you that possibility? Any business that you want to go? Is it physical business? I don't know. It's not possible. The kind of money you will need, capital you need to start that kind of business that will make you a billionaire in a physical business. But with Royalq opportunity, somebody who started from zero, this same man started from nothing. He's trying to borrow money, gather everything to get his robot activated. And today, after 3 years, he's a billionaire in this same business. So it's a proof that anybody who aspire like myself to be a billionaire will surely become it with this business opportunity. And that is the goal. That is the goal this coming bull. So if you are part of this room tonight, you are fortunate, you are favored, you are blessed to have this such opportunity at your disposal. So now depends on you, whatever you are going to do with it. Are you going to run with it or you are going to abandon it? But I want to tell you, the next 5 years, not even 5 years, the next 2 years, somebody will tell you again about Royalq. You will now be like, I've had this thing, and I attended one of their Zooms 2 years ago. So this business is still existing. That was the same thing that is happened to some people today, that we told last 3 years. Now they told us the business will crash. They said the business will crash like every other business. We told them it's not possible. Our money is not with anybody. This business is for future and longevity. And today, they are looking us. Some of them are coming back one after the other. They are looking us as our life is changing and keep on changing. Don't be a victim of those kind of people. Join us and let's change our lives together. Let's journey to financial future together and, and be in control of our economy. So I remain my humble self. I'll draw the mic now. Call me KK Success. I'm very happy to be in our midst tonight. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed night.
Thank you so much, Leader Success. Thank you so much. I appreciate you giving us one or two of your wisdom tonight. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that shared this link to you, and they will guide you on how to get started. So said, how can I increase my sub profits? We'll do technical Zoom on how to do that. Do we have any questions before we round up today's Zoom? Any WhatsApp presentation platform, please let's have. And I'd like to have a recorded version of this Zoom. Philip. All right. Yeah. This particular Zoom meeting is being recorded and is going to be posted on our YouTube channel. So yes, you can access it or you can rewatch it on our YouTube channel. Do we have any question? You can put your question in the chat box. Someone said, I would also like to have the recorded version on this Zoom. Thanks. Yes, we're going to upload it on our YouTube channel. At least you should get the link of the recorded version by at least tomorrow, this night, or at least tomorrow. Do we have questions? We'd like to round up today's Zoom. So I really appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. Our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursday. Monday and Thursday, we only just have like 2 Zooms in a week. Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. That's our Zoom. Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So if, like I said, if you would like to get started, please get back to the person that invited you or the person that shared this link with you or wherever you clicked on the link. Get back to the person and they will guide you on how to get started. And you can start your journey on this amazing robot. This robot is not going anywhere, sadly. I'm sorry to say, but Royalq is not going anywhere. Next year, people will talk about it like with Akeke Success said, you hear about it next year, you hear about it next 2 years, next 3 years, in 10 years time, you will hear about Royalq. So just get started. As long as cryptocurrency still exists, Royalq will exist because what we trade here is cryptocurrency. So as long as cryptocurrency exists, there will be what is called Royalq. This business will stand. We've been doing it since 2021 and we are still here. We are still learning. Royalq is still they're still giving us different updates. They're still updating their app, adding more features to it. Learning doesn't stop. So we just keep learning every day. They are making the robots better to make us more money. That's what the robot is designed for, to make us profit, to make us money. So are you ready to make money? Are you ready to know how to properly instruct your robots? Are you ready to learn how to give it the right instructions? and to use it properly to actually print you money, not just money, dollars. This economy is very, very, very harsh. So you need this robot. So I'd like to round up by saying thank you, Leader OBM. Congratulations once again, Leader George. You deserve it. And thank you so much, Leader OBM. And for the people celebrating their anniversary, we hope that you keep pushing and you keep going, you keep learning. For every member here tonight with us, thank you so much. And we appreciate your time. We appreciate you for coming out today and listening to us. Please take your Royalq business seriously. It can change your life. I think you should just sit down and just say, I'm tired, like I need to get this. You have a platform that can give you everything you need. All you have to do is work and take it. You have a platform that can give you everything you need. The only person stopping you is you. So if you decide that you want to get everything, you can get it. There's no amount, there's no limit of amount you can make. There's like Leader Keke Success said, that James Emeka has made 1 billion. I'm sure by next year it will not be billion again to be, it will keep increasing. So yes, there's no limit to the amount you can actually make on this platform. Leader OBM has made over 300 million in Naira. So if it's doable, if someone is doing it, yes, it's doable. It might just take you time, and that's fine. We don't have, all of us don't have the same time frame. So if it's going to take you more time, no problem, but just set your heart and put your heart to it. And yes, you can do it. You can buy yourself cars, you can build houses on this same business. It's not, we're not saying, it's not like one person or two people have done it. Three. We don't have limited numbers. There are lots of people, a lot. We cannot just, start counting names or start saying names. There's the Julius that started with nothing. We have people also that started with nothing. They didn't even have trading capital. And most of us also here, we are fortunate to have trading capital. You can listen to Leader George. Leader George said he only put maybe around $500 and he built his trading capital. You too, you can do it. So yes, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. And I hope you enjoy your weekend and we'll see you on Monday. Just take your Royalq business seriously. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you. Every other person have their robots and they are taking it seriously. That George will not leave his robot to come and attend to your robots. I will not leave my robot to come and attend to your robots. That George is not going to leave his robot to come and attend to my own robot. It's not possible. So please take charge of your business. You are the CEO of your Royalq business. Forget the actual CEO. Own the business. You own it. If they are not calling you Royalq, don't worry. You are not doing the business right. You are not. My siblings were making jest of me about Royalq because that's all I talk about. When I'm on phone, maybe I'm attending to a team member, I'm sending VNs or I'm on call. They were just basically mimicking me. Most of my contacts call me Royalq Princess. If they are not calling you, they are not adding Royalq to your name or addressing you as such, don't worry. You are wrong. You are not doing it at all. So thank you so much. And good night, everybody. See you next week. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Night.
Good night to everybody.
Tom Dio, good night.
Good night.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I have to start fire now.
Yes, so victory.
Yes, the first year was just to test it.
Okay. No problem. Now this year is going to be fire for fire.
Yeah.
Good night.